Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Mario Party Top 100 playthrough. Last time we started working on World 3-2. We got through a couple of these levels. We're going to finish up the rest of these and also see what's inside that warp pipe over there. Let's start with this level right here. We have Manic Mallets from Mario Party 5. It's a button masher, but it's also a team game too, so if you fail, you can always blame your teammate. But really, just mash the A button as much as you can and hammer the switches. The one thing I'll always remember about this game is when I did my Mario Party Marathon stream a couple of years ago, I managed to pull off a draw in this game. Which was pretty freaking incredible because, I mean, not only do you have to, like, get the same exact score as the people you're playing against, but you have to coordinate with your partner so that you get a certain amount and your partner gets the same amount that will also match what the other team got. It's just so freaking incredible to even see something like that, and it happened in that Mario Party Marathon playthrough, which is insane. So let's go ahead and do the next game. I believe this was my #1 choice for favorite minigame in Mario Party 2. We have Shell Shocked. Shell Shocked is back, and, well, let's see how it is. Let's see how it is. Shoot the rival tanks. You move, you have the R button to strafe, you can shoot upward with the B button, and you press A to shoot forward. Let's do this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this game as much as I like the original, if I'm being quite honest. And of course I lose immediately. And it's because the other guys were, like, letting me and the other person take each other out so they could take the advantage. So that's a shame. But it's a good game. It's great they brought it back. I do think it feels not great compared to the original, but, you know, they picked a solid game to bring back nonetheless. Come on. They're all they all went after me! Come on! BS. BS. I first tried this in my practice file, but now they're just like, hey, let's make sure SlimKirby can't win this. Like, I'm just trying to get, like, 3rd at the very least here. I'm not trying to necessarily win. I mean, I ultimately do want to get all the mini stars for sure, but take that, you jerks! Vengeance, thy name is Mario. You all have just been shell-shocked. Take that. Okay, so after that, we move on to the next game. We have Order Up. This is a 2 versus 2 game from Mario Party 4. This game's alright. It's kind of one of those games I feel pretty neutral about, where I don't think it's a bad game whatsoever, but I wouldn't say it's one of the best games either. Remember where each dish is and get the order ready. You know, there's definitely some memory involved. Okay, so ice creams, fries, ice cream. Okay, there we go. I always try to remember, like, some things about the board. Like, I see the coney dogs and then the hamburgers. Wow, they actually got that one. Thanks, Yoshi, for... Actually, I think it was more so they just got lucky, the other team. I can't complain to Yoshi too much. Ice cream and the coney dogs. Ice cream. There we go. See, like, they didn't even get a chance to pull a box because we just happened to be at the right ones. Okay, so there we have the cup of soups. Over here. Nope. And see, Yoshi carried me right there. As he always carries Mario. Yoshi is the biggest champ of Mario. Carrying the weight of Mario on his shoulders. Okay, so let's go over here. Here we have Coney Island from Mario Party 5. A really solid Mario Party 5 game. Probably one of the best games in Mario Party 5. So, let's see how big we can make our ice cream. Mario's got a pretty boring ice cream. He had like 2 similar scoops. So we got like 2 vanilla, a chocolate, a mint, strawberry, 2 dark chocolates, another regular chocolate, and that. Another mint. That's a pretty big ice cream. But yeah, pretty solid minigame. Like, it's nice with how balanced it is. It's like, you know, you need to get to, like, all the spots, but you get slower the more you have, so, like, it's not like a complete domination or anything. Which is kind of neat. Three-Door Monty from Mario Party 3. Not a big fan of this one, because, again, it's all based on reflexes, but reflexes and memory, of course. Remember which gate the shown character ended up at the answer and answer quickly. So, YBA. Yibba. Yibba. Yibba, 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 yibba. Okay, Koopa. Goomba, Koopa, Toad. Goomba, Koopa, Toad. Goomba, Koopa, Toad. Goomba, Koopa. Could have probably done that a little faster, but again, I always like to be sure I'm not, like, you know, screwing myself over. Okay, so let's do this game. Speed Hockey from Mario Party 2. I'm not a big fan of Speed Hockey, but, like, I know that a lot of people love this minigame, so I can definitely understand this one being back. I'm not complaining. It is one of, like, it was like, I believe, the first 2 versus 2 game I ever played in Mario Party 2. First minigame being Toad in a Box, but this is the first 2 versus 2 I played. I mean, it's Speed Hockey. You love a good game of Speed Hockey. Yoshi! I do blame... I mean, we did let some early shots go. I mean, it's definitely the fault of both of us. The blame shouldn't rest just on one man or dinosaur's shoulders. Okay, well, I'm not going to do this just yet. We're going to go back to Speed Hockey and try it again. So I at least want to get the clear in. I'm actually guarding the... Kind of weird. I'd almost rather be blocking the goal in the front. Which is weird, because there's definitely more pressure being in the goal. But, I don't know. Clearly, like, that worked, so... Okay. Yoshi, from now on, I'm always the goalie, I guess. Okay, let's see what Rosalina wants now. So the game we have here is Careening Koopas. This is from Mario Party 4, and this is actually the boss minigame of Koopa's Seaside Soiree in the story mode. Kind of weird how this is, again, declared a minigame, but, I mean, it is a minigame. I don't know what I'm complaining about. Don't give up. Keep trying until you make it. Okay, so... for this game, this is kind of like Tipsy Tourney, I guess. Get the Koopas in the holes, or get the shells in the holes. What makes this kind of annoying is that you have to tilt the screen of the 3DS. Which, that's my only, like, complaint, is that... Like, yeah, you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of motion control stuff. I never have been, never will be. And we got it. That was kind of close, because I think she was on the last one and only had one shell left, so... Got kind of lucky, but we did it. So let's take our 4 mini-stars and move on to the next area. So you're probably wondering, all those areas we passed by before in Worlds 1 and 2, this is how we actually get back to them. This is just going to be a warp pipe back to those areas. Way to go, Mario. There's still more ground to cover, though. We're going to keep on playing. Yeah, we're going to keep on going. We're on a good pace right now, I think. And we're actually back in World 1, so we're on World 1-2 now. Huh? Hey, this is the hilltop from World 1. Indeed. And we get 50 coins. Good, after all those lives we lost earlier. My god. Frickin' shell shock. So here we have Sphere Factor, which is a really cool 2 versus 2 minigame in Mario Party 7, I believe. Yeah, I want to say this is the best 2 versus 2 game in Mario Party 7, if I remember correctly. So roll the ball to the goal.
Start.
So yeah, again, this is a great game that, you know, showcases teamwork, but also speed and efficiency too, because you have to roll your ball across this area away from enemies. Well, good job, Yoshi. I love how I just fall off and just have Yoshi push it across the pit. Yoshi was the one who helped me there, not gonna lie. Okay, so with that, we move on to Defuse or Lose. I believe this is from Mario Party 5. Sorry I have to keep checking these. It's just like, there's some games that like, I don't remember if it's Mario Party 5, 6, or 7. But like any other game, I think it's easy to remember. I also have kind of a problem with 8 or 9, but since there's only 3 games from Mario Party 8 in this game, it's kind of less difficult to determine that. But 5, 6, and 7, like, I have to kind of, like, go back and recheck a couple of times just to be sure. But yeah, Defuse or Lose. Was not a big fan of this game in Mario Party 5. But I think it's... I mean, it may be just because of the AI we're facing against. But, I don't think it's as bad here, like in the story mode. It is annoying that we can, like, ground pound each other, though, not gonna lie. Yoshi. What are you doing, Yoshi? You're just, like, running around with, like... Okay, well, whatever. It didn't matter, but Yoshi was just not being a great teammate right there. But yeah, my big problem with that game is just it's, like, really hard to, like, set off the fuses sometimes. Because the hitbox for the fuse can kind of get away from you because it's constantly moving. And it's a very, very specific small size. But for the most part, it's not too bad, I guess. Not the worst in this game, but I think there's some others that could have been maybe a bit better. Like Hydro Stars! Why did they not bring back Hydro Stars? Seriously. Anyway, Looney Lumberjacks. So I kind of mentioned this earlier when we were playing, I forgot the name of the game, Loggerheads, that's what it was. But we basically have 2 games where we're chopping wood. And I think I would have much preferred this game compared to Loggerheads. Because Loggerheads is basically just like, oh hey, just, you know, it's a 4-player game. This is a 2 versus 2 game, but like, I don't know. point is, there's 2 games where you're chopping wood, and I feel like that's kind of lazy. They could have had, like, other games, I think. I don't know. Honestly, if they just had loggerheads and they made a different 2 versus 2 minigame instead, like, I would have been fine with that. Maybe they could have, like, kept loggerheads and maybe brought back Bombsketball from Mario Party 1. Which, yeah, I'm kind of spoiling what games aren't going to be in here, but still, it's kind of hard when, you know, I've obviously played all of this before at this point now. Okay, so here we have Tidal Toss. This is from Mario Party 3. Not a big fan of this game in Mario Party 3. Not because it's like hard or anything. It's just, it's very imbalanced. And I feel like it's still kind of imbalanced here. But ground pound the boat to send waves at your rivals. So basically, 1 versus 3 tries to survive, while the one player tries to make it so the players don't survive. And because the AI were complete idiots, it was a pretty easy victory for me. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, next up we have got a football game here. Takedown. This is from the Wii era, which means this is Mario Party 9. Yeehaw! It's a 1 versus 3 game. Dodge the defensive line and score a touchdown.
Start.
And that's it. That's literally it. That was short-lived. That was very short-lived, actually. Let's move on to Piranhas Pursuit from Mario Party 1. Why did they bring this game back? It's not one of my favorites. It's very long. It's kind of boring. I mean, I guess it's like a single-player game experience. It's all right because, you know, you're trying to, like, you know, focus on surviving, which is fine. But this is incredibly imbalanced to the team of 3. That's for sure. Also, P Piranha chases you now, not just a Piranha plant, which I guess that makes sense. Also, I swear, those vines you can grab onto, I feel like they can sometimes hinder you in this course. Like, more so than they could in the original. So yeah, not a whole lot to say about this, just a simple make it to the end of the course without getting eaten while you're being chased. I'm actually surprised that I didn't get eaten right there because P Piranha was like right on top of me. Oh god. P Piranha just looks like he got knocked out completely. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense. He did collide face first with a sign, but still. Okay, so there we go. Got another coin block. 30 coins. And let's move on to a Mario Party 2 minigame. We have Honeycomb Havoc. Obviously not my favorite game from Mario Party 2, but I think it is a classic one. It's one that I think a lot of people do remember, so I can see why it's included. It is kind of luck-based. It gets less luck-based as you get further into it. It's kind of luck-based early on because of, you know, you have no control over what your opponents do. And if, like, you're the first one to move, obviously that's a problem. But yeah, the further you get into the game, you can kind of make it work in your favor a bit more. Like right here, I'm gonna just do 1, 2. Okay, this is where it's actually gonna be kind of risky. I know it's not. I just need to get 2 and I win. Well, I win this wave anyway. So as usual, the trick here is you do not want to be the person to get 3 fruits left. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to make it so you're the one to make that call, or to give that to someone else. So I need to get 2 now, so I can make Peach get the orange. And no matter what, I win, because if she picks 1, I pick 2. If she picks 2, I pick 1. And I win. Still the master at Honeycomb Havoc. Not that it's a hard game to master, because it's not. Okay. So we're definitely more than halfway done with Minigame Island, as you can see, because we have 165. 150 is the halfway point. As we move on to Trapeze Artist, which I believe is Mario Party 6. Just to verify, it is. So, free-for-all game. Let's do it. Also kind of luck-based, I guess, depending on what Goombas are near you, but drop the cage to capture Goombas. The gold ones are worth more. You just press the A button when you think you have a good distribution, which I definitely didn't right there. I don't feel like I got a lot, but I did get a gold, which might be enough to win. Wow. Nobody really got much of anything. Like, I got that gold, but I still only got 4 Goombas in the grand scheme of things. Which is interesting. There we go. That's it for that game. We have one more before we're done with this section. Looks like Daisy's here to challenge me to a game of Vine with Me from Mario Party 3. It's a dual minigame. Again, it's another game where you, like, climb or swing on vines. But I think this is definitely one of the better dual minigames from Mario Party 3, so I think it's a good one. I think maybe Silly Screws would have been maybe a better one to have. There's probably another game that I'm just not thinking of, but this game's alright. I would say TikTok Hop as well, but I think there's another game that kind of works like TikTok Hop in this game, if I remember correctly. So as far as this game, like, compared to its original, it definitely feels a bit different, but I think it's pretty easy to get adjusted to. As you can see, I'm swinging on these vines like a champ. I know I'm not playing as Donkey Kong, but I very well could be with how I'm swinging right like that. And yeah, there we go. We beat 1-2, and I believe beating 1-2 will allow 1 sets of those doors to open up in the previous world that we were at anyway. Yeah, the red door is open. We still have to open the blue door, though. I think the door will open if you switch on the other light. But we have basically 2 other worlds to work through before we get to that point. So, yep, we're going to keep going. So once again, I'm just going to do like 3 of these levels, and I'll probably stop after that. So let's go down to this game, which is Bouncin' Trounce from Mario Party 3. Honestly, I said this before, I think this was one of the worst minigames in Mario Party 3. Here, I do think they make it a little better, but I think it's better just due to the controls. Because you had to press A and Z in the original. Here, you only have to press A and B. So it feels more natural. But still, I'm still not crazy about just, again, this game in general. And there we go. I do think it's definitely better, though, than the original version. So, you know, good job on improving that game. It is a very recognizable game from Mario Party 3. So I think it's fine to be included here. Not one of my favorites, but still. of the notorious games in Mario Party 3, I think that was a good one to bring back. At the Chomp Wash, it's a Mario Party 8 minigame. We've only had one of those so far. Here's the second one, and there's a third one that we'll see at some point. But here, let's finally do another one. Because we're working at the Chomp Wash. Working at the Chomp Wash, yeah. Okay, so we have to wipe the paint off of the chomp. Pretty simple. Not a whole lot to say about this. Just make the chomp all nice and shiny. Give your little doggo a bath. And we did it. Look at how happy he is. So very, very nicely done. So I want to say this next game is actually going to be a luck-based one, if I remember correctly. But that means it might be a good one to end on, too, after we finish it. Balloon Busters, indeed. So this is the, kind of the Bowser's Big Blast of this game, or of this type. This was in Mario Party 7. It is a mic minigame in Mario Party 7. But yeah, it is luck-based, so if you want to get all the mini-stars, you could be potentially trying this one a couple of times. Okay! So basically, you need to blow into the mic to blow up this balloon. The ultimate goal is to not pop the balloon. Oh my god. Well, that one exploded fast. Damn it! I hate luck-based minigames. Okay, well, I think like off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and just get the third minigame, the third mini-star for this. But I don't think we really need to see it. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It just all comes down to getting lucky and not getting blown up at the very end. But that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Next time we'll take care of the rest of these mini games, and we'll probably also jump in the pipe and take care of that world. And from then on, we might be able to finish the whole. Well, probably not finish the whole thing next time, but at the very least, you know, make our way to the last world of the game. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. And yeah, later, folks.